There's a strange thing happening right now with AI income streams. Everyone's either selling you a fantasy or telling you it's all a scam. Neither is true. And that gap between hype and dismissal, that's exactly where the real opportunity lives. Picture someone scrolling their phone at 2 in the morning, the blue glow illuminating their tired face. They've seen the promises. 6 figures in 30 days. Passive income while you sleep. They're skeptical. And honestly, they should be. But here's what's actually happening beneath all that noise. Businesses everywhere are drowning in AI tools they bought but can't use. There's a quiet desperation in boardrooms with untouched software licenses gathering digital dust. This isn't about chasing trends. This is about recognizing a structural shift and positioning yourself where real value flows. Let me show you what's working, what's not, and what nobody's telling you about building income with AI tools. This is about potential trends, not financial advice, and results always depend on your effort and consistency. If you're tired of the hype and want honest analysis on tech that actually matters, consider subscribing. We do this differently here. So let's start with the most overlooked opportunity. It's not building AI products, it's becoming the bridge. Think about it like this. When electricity first spread through cities, the people who got rich weren't just the power plant owners. They were the electricians, the appliance salespeople, the folks who helped regular people actually use this strange new force in their daily lives. The same pattern is unfolding now. Most small business owners don't have time to learn prompt engineering. They don't want to spend weekends testing different AI writing tools. They just want their problems solved. Imagine a local bakery owner, flour dusting her apron, staring at a laptop in her cramped back office. She knows AI could help with her social media. She's heard it can write emails and create schedules. But between the morning bake and the afternoon rush, when exactly is she supposed to figure all that out? That's where bridge skills come in. You learn to translate between AI capabilities and human needs. You become the interpreter. This isn't about being a tech genius. It's about understanding workflows. Watching how a dentist's office manages appointments. Seeing how a real estate agent struggles with listing descriptions, noticing the friction points where AI tools could slip in and save hours. The market research on this is clear if you dig into public business surveys. Small businesses report wanting AI help but lacking internal expertise. That gap is your opportunity. Here's the thing though, this approach requires patience. You're not going to build a 6-figure business next month. You're building relationships and reputation, the way moss slowly covers a stone. But the income is real, and it compounds. Now let's talk about something more concrete. Productized AI services. A productized service is when you take a repeatable process and sell it as a fixed package. Think of it like a restaurant menu instead of a personal chef. Same ingredients, standardized delivery, predictable pricing. With AI tools, you can create these packages much faster than before. Consider a freelance writer who used to spend 8 hours on a blog post. With the right AI workflow, research and outlining might take 90 minutes. The actual writing and editing another 2 hours. That's not cheating, that's leverage. Picture that writer at a standing desk, afternoon light warming their shoulders, toggling between a research database and their writing tool. They're not replacing their creativity, they're amplifying it. They can now offer a productized blog package. 3 posts per month, keyword optimized, delivered on a schedule. The AI handles the scaffolding. Their expertise handles the insight. But here's where people mess up. They try to automate everything and deliver generic garbage. The AI income streams that actually work combine automation with genuine human judgment. You're curating, refining, adding the perspective that no language model can replicate. A flip side worth considering. Some argue this devalues writing itself, that we're racing to the bottom on content quality. There's truth in that tension. The counter-argument is that quality human oversight becomes more valuable, not less. When anyone can generate text, the person who knows which text matters stands out like a lighthouse in fog. Let's move to the third stream. Education and content. This might sound circular. Making money teaching people about AI. But there's a reason it works. Most AI education online is either too technical or too shallow. The YouTube tutorials assume you're a developer. The Twitter threads promise miracles with 3 prompts. There's a middle layer missing. Practical, honest guidance for specific professions or problems. Imagine a late-night recording session, a ring light casting soft shadows on someone's home office wall. They're not a famous influencer. They're a project manager who spent 6 months figuring out how to use AI for resource planning. Now they're sharing what actually worked. That specificity is gold. Public research databases and professional forums show that niche educational content consistently outperforms generic overviews. People don't want to learn AI. They want to learn AI for their specific situation. The income here comes from multiple angles. Ad revenue, yes, but also digital products, consulting calls, and community memberships. Each viewer is a potential customer for something more tailored. A word of caution though, this space is getting crowded fast. The window for generic AI educators is closing. What remains is the opportunity for genuine specialists who can speak to narrow audiences with real depth. Now let me address something uncomfortable. The moral tension underneath all of this. When you build AI income streams, you're participating in a transition that will genuinely displace some jobs. Not everyone will adapt smoothly. Not every community has equal access to these tools or the training to use them. This doesn't mean you shouldn't proceed. Rivers don't stop flowing because some shorelines erode, but it does mean operating with eyes open. Perhaps the income you generate includes some reinvestment in helping others navigate the same transition. There's no clean answer here, just awareness. Another thing nobody talks about: the maintenance burden. Think of it like gardening rather than planting a single tree. You're constantly tending, adjusting, replanting what didn't take root. If someone's selling you AI income streams that run themselves forever, walk away. The sellers of gold rush shovels often exaggerate how easy the digging will be. So what actually matters for getting started? Pick one tool and go deep rather than skimming 10. Build something small and functional before worrying about scale. Find 3 people willing to pay you something, even if it's modest, before assuming the market wants what you're offering. Watch for real signals. A coffee shop owner mentioning they hate managing their Google reviews. A consultant complaining about proposal writing. A nonprofit director overwhelmed by grant applications. These aren't just conversations. They're market research happening in real time, no survey required. The most sustainable AI income streams share a common thread. They solve specific problems for identifiable people who have money and motivation to pay for solutions. That's not glamorous. You won't see it on a clickbait thumbnail. But it's how durable income actually gets built. Here's your takeaway. The real opportunity isn't in AI itself. It's in the translation layer between powerful tools and the humans who need them but can't afford to become experts. Start by watching where people struggle. Then ask yourself if there's an AI-augmented process that could help. Test small, iterate honest, scale what works. I'm curious. What's one problem in your own work or industry where AI tools might create unexpected value? Drop it in the comments. Sometimes the best ideas come from the edges. If this gave you something useful, subscribe for more analysis that skips the hype. See you in the next one.